Hello, I'm Gil Zilkha. Welcome to my channel. This is my series entitled Essential Classical Music, where we look at the best recordings of the major classical music works. This video is taken from my larger video entitled Best Recordings of Orchestral Works, where I look at basically all orchestral music that is not including the symphonies or the concertos. So if you like this video, I hope you'll take the time to view that one as well. Just know that it is divided into chapters, so you don't have to watch the entire thing at one sitting. You can just very easily click on whichever work that you're curious about. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so now let's move to the great Baroque composer George Frederick Handel. And his masterpieces for orchestra, the Water Music and the Music for Royal Fireworks. Again, like Corelli, if you're in the mood for hearing maybe something that's not as dramatic and more sort of the pleasant Baroque sound, especially the Water Music, this is a good one to put on. My top recommendation for this one is an older recording in a modern instrument style that some people may find a little bit too large and heavy for these works, but I think it's actually very well done. And that's with Raphael Kubelik and the Berlin Philharmonic. Again, names that you don't necessarily associate with Handel, but these are really wonderful recordings. The Music for Royal Fireworks is vibrant and alive and powerful and strong, and the Water Music is really beautiful, just a gorgeous sound. I know some people think of these recordings as not only a little bit on the heavy side, but I've heard it said that they sound almost like they're just being played through. I don't agree with that either. I think they're very sensitive recordings where they're not trying to impose any sort of interpretive will, and it's a very natural sounding water music and a really exciting fireworks music. Now, at the same time, you probably will want to hear these recordings done with period instruments, and we have a couple of really good ones. Starting first with Trevor Pinnock and the English Concert. Like I said earlier, they're always a good choice for people who maybe are hesitant with period performance. They have a very full sound. They're not overly, fast. And the Royal Fireworks music is really exciting, lots of great spirit, and the Water Music is also done very stylishly. So this is a top choice. As is this one from a conductor and a group we haven't, I don't think, discussed yet, and that is another period pioneer, Christopher Hogwood and the Academy of Ancient Music. These recordings are, the Pinnock recordings, by the way, are from the early 80s. This is just a few years before that, late 70s, like 78, 1980. And these recordings, Hogwood and the Academy of Ancient Music were always really great with Handel. Very stylish, very graceful, especially in the Water Music. I think this may be my favorite recording of just the Water Music by itself. Just really ethereal and beautiful. I would say the Royal Fireworks music, it's the same qualities, very charming and graceful. It maybe could be a little bit more on the powerful, dramatic side, but it's still really great Handel playing. So those are a couple of period instrument versions, a couple of more recordings of just either one by itself. And this first one is of just the Water Music. This one is going back a little bit further. This is 1958, or actually, no, sorry, 1960, I should say. This is with Hermann Scherchen and the Vienna State Opera Orchestra. Don't be fooled by the date. This isn't your grandmother's Handel. Scherchen was kind of ahead of his time. Some of these are actually done fairly quickly. The recording quality is very good. The sound is very vibrant. And it's a really communicative version of the Water Music, very, very beautiful, very spirited, and one that you should check out as well. Now for the Royal Fireworks, we have a couple of classic recordings I need to mention. One is sort of a digital classic. This was, I believe, the very first digital recording. This came from Telarc in 1978. This is with Frederick Fennell and the Cleveland Symphonic Winds. It's coupled with the Holst military suites. And the recording quality is still impressive today. You hear the clarity of the percussion and the brass. It just comes out wonderfully. Really exciting. It really does come across almost as, just like military pomp and circumstance, but it's very exciting. Then another one I have to mention, this is a classic, is from 1959. This is conducted by Charles Mackerras, and this is one you have to know the history of. It's very big, and the recording quality, it uses a ton of instruments, and it's going to be a little bit muddy. It was recorded in a church, so if you want clarity, this is not going to be your top choice, but there is exuberance and power and love of the music, and the circumstances are such that they got together the best brass players in London, and they actually recorded this at midnight. The players were probably busy with other things that night, so they needed a time to get them all together, and they did this on the 200th anniversary of Handel's death. So it really was an occasion, and you hear that in this performance. It's a real emotional, powerful performance that you don't want to miss. If this doesn't make you love the Royal Fireworks music, I don't know what will. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, I hope you'll also take time to click the like and subscribe buttons. And with that, I want to wish you all a great day and happy listening.